Hello, I'm here with Julie Wittes, the Executive Director of the Council on Aging here in Harwich. Hi,
Hi,
Julie.
good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you.
Very good to see you too.
So we're almost into May.
Yeah, tomorrow already.
Yes. And I know you have lots of activities going on in May.
We do. So I was hoping I could tell you about some today.
Please do.
Great. Um, so as usual, we have fitness classes. We've got some outings going on, but I wanted to talk today about some of the special programs we have. So someone coming in to give a talk or lecture or something like that.
Okay.
So we've got lined up for you on Tuesday, May 13th, a genealogy workshop hosted by our very own Robin Kelly, who's the cemetery administrator. Genealogy is something of a passion of hers.
It certainly is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
she's going to come
very
share.
knowledgeable. Yep.
Yes, she's going to share her knowledge with us. I'm expecting that to be popular, so sign up early. We also have an estate planning workshop on Monday, the 19th. That's in the afternoon from 1 to 2. So every year, the Mass Bar Association offers to set us up with an attorney who specializes in an area that we want to know more about. It's been a very popular program in the past. We usually do focus on estate planning because it's something everyone needs to know about and consider. So we've got that. We've got that coming back this year.
Okay. That's Monday the 19th.
That's Monday the 19th. And then the very next day, on Tuesday the 20th, we have a local retired nurse, Amanda Murphy, coming in to give a talk that she calls "What's So Funny About Aging?" So
Okay.
she uses.
It'll be good to find out.
That I know. I'm excited to hear what she has to say because she has great reviews from other places that she's been. She said she uses her 50 years of experience in the healthcare field, working with patients very closely, working with healthcare professionals, to just talk about her reflections on aging and primarily ageism, actually. So she wants to help people learn how they can take back their power in their golden years.
So it's about the perception of aging.
The perception of aging. And she promises that it's going to be a riot. So bring your funny bone, she says.
And what day is that?
That's Tuesday the 20th, and
Okay.
it's 1 to 2 o'clock.
Okay.
And then the very next day, that's a busy week. On Wednesday, May 21st, we have Dr. Jane Fleischman coming in that evening to give a talk on the changes that you might expect with menopause. And she is planning to answer questions that you might be afraid to ask your doctor, is how she explains it. So we expect that to be very informative. Dr. Fleischman has been here in the past and given a couple of talks. It's a very interactive discussion. She, you can ask questions to her and she'll give her wealth of knowledge. So I expect that to be also pretty popular. Dr. Fleischman has drawn quite a crowd in the past. So if you'd like to attend, please call us. We can reserve a seat for you.
Okay, and where is that taking place? In which room?
That is taking place here. I believe we're going to be in room 5, which is inside the Council on Aging.
Okay.
And it's
so it's a slightly smaller space.
It is a slightly smaller
More intimate
space. Yes.
Conversation, perhaps.
And it's an evening program. It starts at 5:30. We expect it to go probably an hour and a half when all, so that there's plenty of time for questions.
Good. Okay.
But we wanted to plan it for the evening, so if there are folks who are still working, they can hopefully pop by after their day.
Sounds like a good idea. Yeah.
And then the last one I wanted to mention is a partnership with the health department. So they've been working for the last year on getting a community garden set up. They call it the People's Garden in front of the 204. So they're hoping to really dig into that. No pun intended. In this year.
Well,
maybe. So they're kicking off the summer season with a talk at the 204 from a local master gardener. This is going to be a talk for beginner gardeners. So if you want to get started and you're not sure where to start, this is a talk that you could come to. The talk is going to be just about a half hour, not too long. And then afterwards, they're going to take some of the participants to do some planting at the People's Garden and also at our community garden plots on Sisson Road.
Okay.
So the volunteer spaces are limited because we can only take so many people over on the van that we're going to use for that.
Okay.
But
The People's Garden is located exactly where?
the People's Garden is right in front of the 204. So there are several raised beds.
Yes.
So right. I think the way it's going to work out is kids from Harwich Elementary School are going to be planting at the People's Garden in front of the 204, and then the adult volunteers, who the folks who want to do some planting, who are adults, they're going to be bussed over to the community gardens on Sisson Road.
I see.
And they'll do some planting there.
I see. And these gardens, I know the Sisson Road thing place is has been there for quite a long time.
Right.
And people can plant whatever they want in their own plot.
Yes.
Once they have secured that plot.
Yes, exactly.
It's a rental. It's a yearly rental. Is that right?
Yes, that's how I understand it.
But the one in front of the 204, is that for vegetables or flowers or either one?
I think they're going to do a little bit of both, but they're primarily focusing on vegetables. They want to be able to grow more produce locally to supplement one of their other projects that they've implemented in the last year, which is the People's Fridge. So if anyone is not aware what that is, there is a refrigerator here at the community center where anyone is welcome to take a meal or take the produce that's in there. It's not restricted to age or income. If you need something to supplement your groceries, you can come here and pick that up.
Okay. All right.
So
more ways of serving the people.
Exactly.
Great.
So that's what I have for you today.
So that's May.
That's May.
Okay, and I'm sure there's a lot going on other than this too.
There is.
And the way people can find out is how?
We have our newsletter that comes out every other month. So this one is coming out, hitting mailboxes any day now. Okay. Hopefully today, in fact. Covering May and June. And then we also put together a very colorful listing of our events for the month. So if you want to see everything in one place, you can pop by the office, grab one of our little calendars here and stick it on your fridge and see what's going on here every day. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Julie. Thank you for having me. Yep. This is Dinah Lane from the Harwich Channel. Thank you so much.